What's up, everybody? Been a while since I've been on here, but figured I'd come and do a quick one. Let me try to be more regular on here. I feel like I always say that, but one of these days it'll be true. Um, yeah, what should I talk about? I guess. Yeah, Anchored in the Light. Lately, I've been guided to go to the gym and eat lots of meat, and I guess I'm trying to gain weight. So the main thing with um, going to the gym and eating meat is to anchor the light, um, to bring those higher frequencies down. Um, and so, going to the gym, building up that bone density, and I don't know, enhancing my frame, whatever you want to call it. I feel like that's been working really well. You know, it's funny that this path was for me, anyways, because I used to go to the gym in high school and college, and um, roughly around till I was 25 till I got into music, and then I kind of made that my priority, and I was like, "Oh, I don't need to work out anymore." And I haven't been to the gym in like 8 years, so it's been a pretty rough month of recovering. I feel like I don't sleep well these days. Um, I got some good sleep today. I slept in. Um, I woke up at 4 in the morning, but then I was like, I'm gonna eat something and go back to bed. So I did, but normally I just stay up at that point. Anyways, um, yeah, anchoring the light. So, going to the gym, lifting heavy weights, building that bone density, um, eating the meat. For years, I was very light on eating meat, and I didn't really eat that much meat. I wasn't a complete vegetarian. I never have been. I mean, there has been periods of time where I went like maybe a few weeks or even a month or two without eating any meat. But I was being guided to do that, and so I did, and I feel like it's really benefited me actually. Um, you know, I know a lot of vegans would probably disagree with me, and um, maybe even spiritual people should say, "Oh, we shouldn't eat meat or whatever." But I do, and it's benefited me, and so I mean, I did most of my life anyways, so it's like, why stop just because you become spiritual or something? But I the people I follow, they kind of practice not eating that much meat, because it's very dense. There's also some memory associated with the meat, but anyways, I think it's done well for me. So I'm going to continue doing that until it's not necessary anymore. In which case, I don't know what I'll eat after that, but maybe I'll eat less meat, or But yeah, been going to the gym. So I could talk a little bit about my Mount Shasta trip. Beautiful place. If you ever get the chance to go, I highly recommend it. There's a lot of spiritual stuff around Mount Shasta. A lot of spiritual people that live there of all different kinds and shapes and sizes. I happened to stumble across this YouTube video of this guy who, well, went to Mount Shasta and um, had found Telos, which is the Lemurian city that's underneath the mountain of Mount Shasta. I didn't find that. I was kind of hoping I would, but I mean, it's totally fine that I didn't. Um, I had such a blast there, and I just went by myself. It was kind of like I don't know. I've never done a vision quest or but I just went by myself. It was like I don't know what you call it. I'm trying to think of the word, initiation or something maybe. But I think I was just collecting frequencies and also dispersing maybe my own frequencies there. Um, I drank the water at the headwaters. It's just like pure water that you just grab out of the head of a river. Um, so good, the water. And I went up to I can't remember all the names, Castle Lake. And then I went for a swim in there. And then I went up up this path to go to Heart Lake, and I found it, and that was like a lake up in the mountain, and it wasn't very big, but I mean it's big enough to go swimming. It's pretty deep. It has kind of a falls, I think, where the part of the lake kind of drips over into the Castle Lake. Man, I was just on cloud nine, like I'm singing and stuff while I'm walking down the trail. Like that's not me. Normally, I mean, I think I was probably more of me than I've ever been, but in the past, I'd probably be too insecure to be singing in front of people and stuff. And so, that was interesting. I went to Castle Craigs, which is like this these stone pyres or rocks, kind of a mountain that you can climb. And I was on my way back down, and I was going to go to this Indian Creek path. It was a quick one, just to see what was over there. And as I was about to go on the path, there was a baby rattlesnake that was on the side of the hill, and I had seen something move out of the corner of my eye. And when I looked at it, I saw it, and it started to shake its tail. But then it stopped shaking its tail, and it's almost like we looked at each other and we just like locked eyes, and was like, are you a threat? I don't think you're a threat. He stopped shaking his tail. And I didn't actually look this up, but somebody told me that baby rattlesnakes are actually like extremely deadly. But I didn't want to mess with them, pick them up or anything. Like, I'm terrified of snakes, or I've never been a big fan of snakes. Though I feel like I'm getting used to snakes, but still, like touching one, or that's like a different story. So, anyways, that was kind of funny. So I ended up going the trail anyways, but looking back, that rattlesnake was like kind of a warning, because what had happened is I ended up going down that trail, and there was nothing there really. There was like some water that was going through some rubble that was, like it wasn't anything to see. It's like a creek, which it was called Indian Creek Trail. And anyway, so I'm walking on my way back. I'm walking pretty fast, but the sun's going down, and the sun went down, and it was just pitch black. I couldn't see the path for nothing. And thankfully I had my phone and my flashlight, so I used that to see the path. But I tried to walk as far as I could without it. And being by myself, I was kind of like terrified a little bit, but I just kept thinking to myself, like, I'm protected, I'm safe. I just kept repeating that to myself, and kind of, trying to know that I was safe and protected, and believe that. And everything worked out fine. But you just never know when you're out in the woods by yourself. Could come across some people that aren't so good. Come across some wild animals, bears, what have you. Thankfully, I didn't run into any of that, but it's possible. But like I said, I think I was safe and protected, so I didn't have any problem doing it. What else did I do? I can't remember all the names now, because it's been like a month, but since I was there. But man, I could see myself living there, I think. But I'd love to go back there again if I never moved there or something. I would definitely go back there again. So, such a beautiful place. Just loved swimming in the water. It was like this cool, crisp water that just felt so refreshing. Some of the days I was there, it was really hot, like 90, 100 degrees. And went swimming in this cold lake water, because it's like mountain water, and it just felt so refreshing. It was awesome. So highly recommend that. Yeah, so many things to talk about. I'll try to make another video, but it's kind of late for me right now. I think I'm gonna hit the hay, go to bed, and we'll see if we can't do these another one of these sometime soon. Okay, catch you guys later. See ya.